Hi friends, welcome to Techno Leadership Insights. People tend to have different views on what is best for their career. While some are passionate about their field of interest and want to be known as experts in their field, some want to pursue management career, while some others want to build their own business. Of course, there are many other equally compelling perspectives as well. It is important to understand different perspectives so that one can make informed choice knowing fully well its implications. After all, the perspective we hold significantly influence decisions we make throughout our career. In previous videos, I shared perspective of a goal seeker who believes in single-minded focus on career goals, a believer in destiny who takes life as it unfolds, doing best he can every day, an expert who pursues field of his passion, a manager who wants to climb through management hierarchy, a free bird who wants to live life on his own terms, and seeker of job security who wants to have a stable and secure job. Today, I'll share perspective of an entrepreneur who wants to build his own business. Now, listen to Mr. Malik as he explains his career perspective. Why should I work for others throughout my life? I would rather work for building my own business instead. Presently, working as an employee, I want to learn some important skills, build useful network, and earn some money so that eventually when I start off, I will have a strong foundation. I already have some business ideas which I need to refine and fine tune. While working in a company, you may earn good salary, good designation, and comfortable life. But none of that is yours. The moment you walk out of the company, all that is gone. Besides, in spite of your hard work, application of your intelligence and creativity, what you create here does not belong to you. It belongs to somebody else. So, why should I waste whole of my life creating something valuable which ultimately is not mine? By nature, I like challenges, take risks, and use all my energy to overcome them. Challenges could be technical or people related. Ultimately, to create something worthwhile, you need to overcome whatever comes on your way. When work becomes routine, I get bored. I need constant stream of challenges that stretch my capabilities. I like starting new things, be it a new project or new business, something where I can apply my creative energy. Some people avoid risks, pressure, and stress. I'm exactly the opposite. I like thrill, tension, and unknowns I face while creating something new. That really motivates me to do my best. I don't mind even working on multiple challenges in parallel. I'm not really bothered about designations, promotions, and job security. I'm more concerned about gaining useful experience that will help me to kickstart my business. Meanwhile, I'm utilizing these years to build my network with people, which will be very useful later. Later, I may even join a startup to gain hands on field experience. Earlier, I was a product manager in another company responsible for product line of printers. Later, I got promoted as a director of operations responsible for manufacturing multiple products. Though the job was very challenging, I never felt ownership of anything. Finally, I quit the job and joined this company as product manager. Now, at least I feel I own something end to end. I want to build business which is financially very successful and earns lot of money. Some people ask me why I need so much money. What I earn now is more than enough to lead a comfortable life. I think they miss the key point. Money is ultimate proof of my success, my capabilities, and my creative intelligence. Look around you. Who are considered most successful people? They are business owners earning lots of money. I want to be one of them. Now listen to Steve Jobs as he shares his perspective on entrepreneurship.
A lot of people come to me and they say, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I go, oh, that's great. What's your idea? And they go, well, I don't have one yet. And I say, well, I think you should go get a job as a busboy or something until you find something you're really passionate about, because it's a lot of work. And I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. It is so hard. You pour so much of your life into this thing, and there are such rough moments in time that most people give up. I don't blame them. I mean, it's really tough, and it consumes your life. I mean, if you've got a family and you're in the early days of a company, I can't imagine how one could do it. I'm sure it's been done, but it's rough. I mean, because it's pretty much an 18-hour-a-day job, 7 days a week for a while. Unless you have a lot of passion about this, you're going to not survive. You're going to give it up. So you got to have an idea or a problem or a wrong that you want to right that you're passionate about. Otherwise, you're not going to have the perseverance to stick it through. And I think that's half the battle right there.
One of the things I've always found is you've got to start with the customer experience and work backwards to the technology. You can't start with the technology and try to figure out where you're going to try to sell it. And I've made this mistake probably more than anybody else in this room. And as we have tried to come up with a strategy and a vision for Apple, it started with what incredible benefits can we give to the customer? Where can we take the customer? Not starting with, let's sit down with the engineers and figure out what awesome technology we have, and then how are we going to market that? And I think that's the right path to take.
Now, out of 7 career perspectives we have seen so far, namely a goal seeker, believer in destiny, an expert, a manager, a free bird, a seeker of job security, and an entrepreneur. Which one matches with your own? Or do you hold a perspective totally different from all these? I'll share few more perspectives in coming weeks. Meanwhile, do share your thoughts and experiences in comment section. Thanks for watching. See you next time.